Teachers may like to know that a pupil's book relating to MATHSCORE is published by Longman at £1.75, and it's available from the bookshops. Other books directly concerned with school series are Maths with a Story, published by Cambridge University Press, and Wall Charts for Maths Games, published by Pictorial Charts Educational Trust. These books and posters are only available from bookshops or the publisher, and not from the BBC.
How much further?
Altogether it'll be 67.
So far, we've done 42 miles.
Right, so that leaves
67, take away 42.
42 add...
Oh, don't be stupid. You start with 67, and then you take away the 42.
Look, how many miles have we done?
42 miles!
All right, I'm not deaf, and how many miles is it altogether?
67! So you take away...
So you add on to 42 enough to make 67.
Well, how many does that make?
Well, see, it's 42 plus 20 is 62. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 needs 5. That's 25.
Ha!
Hello, I'm Roger.
And I'm Elaine. Welcome to MATHSCORE 2. Let's sort that out for them.
Altogether, they had to go 67 miles, 6 tens and 7. He said, what do I have to add on to 42 to make 67? 42, add something, we don't know what, to make 67. The answer turned out to be 25.
But she said something else. 67, take away 42. Start with 67, take away 42, and I'm left with 2 tens and 5 25.
So is it, what do I have to add on to 42 to make 67?
Or is it, what do I get if I start with 67 and take away 42?
In each case, the answer is 25.
Adding and subtracting are just two different ways of looking at the same thing. Here's 25. So this rod is 25 units long. And this rod is 42 units long. 42 and 25 comes to 67. And of course it works the other way. 25 plus 42 also comes to 67. But the old couple in the car started with 67 and 42. She said, what do I have to take away from 67 to get to 42? Answer, 25.
Right, well that's 2,923 of those little, what do you call those, millimetres. Now, we have to take away the width of the window. Subtraction. Yeah, well, right, now, the number of millimeters we have to subtract is 1,116. You have to take it away.
No, then.
Oh, you take the units down there from the units up there. You take the tens from the tens, you take the hundreds from the hundreds.
I know how to do it.
Well, why don't you do it then?
There are only 3 units up there,
Well, I can see that.
and there are 6 units down there.
But I'm not blind, you know.
Well, you can't take 6 from 3, can you?
You can?
No,
Oh, I suppose you can.
no. When I was a
Well,
young
how did we used to do
whippersnapper,
it when we were at
I
school
can
then?
remember being...
I'm sure you know what to do. 2,923, and down here, 1,100, a 10 and a 6, 16. Now we can see that this number is bigger, so obviously we can take away this number. But, and this is what the old folk forgot, before you take anything away, you have to rearrange these.
There are 6 units down here. Of course, there are thousands of units up here, but there are only 3 in the units column. So I have to change one of the tens into 10 separate units. Now, I haven't done any subtraction yet. I'm still thinking of it as 2,923. But if I move these over here, then I'm thinking of it as 2,910 and 13. And that's what's happening when I write this. 2,910 and 13.
Now we can take away the other number. 13, take away 6. I'm sure you know what that is. 7. 110, take away 10. 900s, take away 100. And 2,000, take away 1,000. I'll just make sure I've taken away the correct number. Yes. So we're left with 1,807.
Hello. I'll have this, please.
That's 57 pence, Vicar. 100. So I need to give you 100, take away 57.
I think you need to change the tens into units.
There aren't any tens, Vicar.
I expect you know what to do. Change the 100 into 10 tens. Now change one of those into 10 separate units. Now I'm thinking of the 100 as 90, 10. And now I'm ready to subtract. 7 units from 10 units. 5 tens from 9 tens. 4 tens and 3, 43.
57, 58, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100.
10, 20, 30, 40, 42, 43. 43
And 57 makes 100.
yes, 100.
Here's the same thing on the number line. 100, take away 57, what are we left with? Starting here, 1, 2, 3 gets us to 60, then 10, 20, 30, 40 gets us to 100, 43.
Now it's time for you to do some work. It's quiz time.
We're going to be asking you some questions. While we're asking the questions, you'll see this red light. When it's on, don't say anything, even if you know the answer. Then you'll see the amber light.
When the green light comes on, you can all call out the answer together. But when you see the amber light again, finish what you're saying. And when the red light comes on again, no talking.
Let's practice on this easy one. Wait for the green light. Ready, go.
Five. If you got that, your math score is 1 so far.
Okay, now let's try a real question. Here are 3 subtractions, but one of them is wrong. Which one? A, B, or C? Have a long think. Ready, go. Let's have a look at A. I'll check by adding upwards. 193 plus 14 should come to 207. 4 units and 3 units, 7. Okay, so far. 9 tens, 1 10. That's, change that for 100. Yes, 207. So A's correct.
What about B? 18 and 158 should make 166. 8 and 8 makes 16. That's 6 in the units column and carry 10. That's 5, 6, 7 tens. Oh, there's something wrong here. Let's look at the figures. I can't take 8 from 6, so I change one of the tens. Instead of 66, I have 50, 16. 8 from 16 is 8. 5 tens take away 1 10 is 40, not 50, so B is wrong.
Now, let's try a really hard one. Oh, and don't forget to wait for the green light. This subtraction is correct, but one of the numbers is covered by a blob of ink. What should it be? I'll give you a long time to think. Ready, go.
Let's see how you got on. 7 take away 3 is 4. That's okay. No 10s take away 1 10. No, I can't take anything from 0. So I have to change one of the hundreds into 10 tens. 10 tens take away 1 10 is 9 tens. That's okay. Now let's look at the hundreds. 5 hundreds take away blot hundreds is 3 hundreds. So hidden underneath the blot must be a 2.
Did you get that? It wasn't easy. Oh, and by the way, don't forget to keep your own maths score. This time the maximum is 3.
Now it's time to meet some of the really big numbers. And for that, we need some space.
Let's start with the numbers we know. 1, 10, 100, 1,000. Each of these is 10 times as big as the one before. So can you imagine what 10,000 of these will look like? Well, here it is. And what will 10 of these look like? We made it into this shape. That's 100,000 of these. And what will 1,000,000 of these look like? Do you know what the word for 1,000,000 is? 1,000,000. And here it is. 1,000,000.
So now you know what 1,000,000 of these looks like. These cake decorations are sometimes called hundreds and thousands. I wonder if you can guess what 1,000,000 of these looks like. Let's see. 1, 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, 1,000,000. I wonder if your guess was about right.
Try the next one. 1 dried pea. What will 1,000,000 of these look like? 1 dried pea. 10. 100. 1,000. 10,000. 100,000. And wait for it. In this container, before your very eyes, 1,000,000 peas. Take it away.
We thought we'd finish with something really solid. 1 brick, 10 bricks, 100 bricks,
Not in here. There's not enough room. We've got to go outside. 1,000 bricks.
10,000 bricks. Enough to build a small house.
100,000 bricks.
And from me to you,
and all the way to me here, and up to here, 1,000,000 bricks.